Let's see who hops on this bad boy. Man, I just ate me a good sandwich because I know I took my meal replacement this morning, and I drunk mine's extra early today. Extra early. I was done with it by 7:40, and so that's why I got hungry really quick. I mean, because usually I don't get hungry till like the afternoon. Well, it is afternoon, but to like 1 or 2, then I start like, you know, feeling hungry. Um, but today I was like, you know what? I'm about to eat me a good sandwich. I bought everything for a sandwich. I bought. So what I put in my sandwich right now, I put cheese, which I was happy to get cheese because I didn't get to really use cheese last week, and a piece of salami, and one bread. And I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit of Frito Lay's, and I put it inside my sandwich though. Which honestly, when I eat sandwiches, I have to have chips. If I don't have no chips, I'm not eating a sandwich. I don't know why. That's just the way I am. Um, but there is this new. Well, it's not new. They've been around for a while, I think. But a lot of people really don't eat those chips. But there's God, what are they called? Jalapeno. I'm saying it right. Hold on. There are these jalapeno like Lay's, like well, yeah, like Lay's, and they're so good. Hey, this is good. Oh, sandwich. I know. So I was gonna eat. I showed you, Iris, the sweet peppers and the cream cheese and the salami. I was gonna eat that for lunch, but I was like, no, I want to eat light for dinner. Iris, you're not gonna believe what, and I cannot freaking find that video. Hello, Jose. What is it, Jose? Hi, Jose. Yes. Kettle jalapenos. What? How did you know? Do you know me? Are you watching me? Because I've never even ate those. How in the hell did you know that so fast, Jose? Jose, you're not even Jose. Why keep on calling you Jose? Oh my God, mama, those mosquitoes. Man. I went to go see some cousins and stuff yesterday. Um, Pepper. What? Yes, girl, I bought me some of those peppers to try the cream cheese in them. Man, Irish, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Um, Hey man, the mosquitoes chewed me up yesterday at my cousin's house. And like they chewed up my foot and everything. Like these ain't regular mosquitoes though. Like I got bites all on my left leg. And then I got bites like on my back. And then I have like one bite right here. Like what the heck? Like what kind of mosquitoes were those? Those are my favorite too. Those are my favorite too. Oh my God, I love them. Um, well, I was looking for those, but I couldn't find those at Aldi's. So I got me regular cheddar lays, cheddar ruffles. I don't remember the name. Tap the screen for me, guys. The gnats. Oh man, for real? Could it be gnats? It could be gnats. We were like sitting like not in the dirt, but I mean I was sitting on a chair, but we were like sitting on top of dirt. But yeah, like these ain't mosquitoes, cause usually when I get mosquito bites, they go away, and these ain't. Yeah, Iris. Yeah, these mosquitoes, and they even look different. They look like freaking dinosaurs at this point. Especially out there in the country. Man, out there in the country, when I drive out there, all over my windshield, there just be splattered guts. I know it sounds disgusting, but it's the truth. I'm saying because yesterday it was just me and Maiyah. We had our day out, and we were out and about. I went to go see some family. I was at two different houses yesterday, okay? And then I didn't get home till like almost 8 o'clock last night. And see, I have a bite right here. I'm like, God dang. But this happened this last time too. I went over there too, but I was at my mom's. I'm like, what kind of freaking mosquitoes y'all have out here? But my mom was like, Jackie, shoot, their mosquitoes are like freaking dragonflies. I never knew that neither. I never knew that neither, Iris. But yes, when I got home, well, actually Saturday I got bitten up because you know Saturday I was at the party with my family. I got bitten up. We were outside. I don't know if you've seen Iris, but it's on my short. But my nephew's having a girl, and I cannot wait. Man, he got so much diapers and all that kind of stuff. So I got bit that night, and then yesterday I went to go see my other family. I was with my other family, my other cousins and all them. Like all my cousins and stuff I didn't see at the party. I seen all them yesterday, and we were sitting outside. I got over there like around 11 something, and we sat outside the whole time. We just went inside to go eat because my aunt had made menudo. I don't know if y'all know about menudo, but I love menudo. Okay. And that was the only meal I had yesterday with menudo. I'm still fasting on the weekends too. Don't get it twisted, all right? Cause oh yeah, that's what I was trying to tell y'all, Iris. I cannot find the footage. I cannot find the footage, but I'm happy that I weighed myself again today. The last time I weighed myself, I weighed 238 or 248. I can't remember which one it. I can't remember which one it was. It was one of those. And it's my fault. I know I probably accidentally deleted that video when I had weighed myself because I do that because I don't have that much storage because I told you, Iris, that I collect dust with the GoPro, okay? Um and well, the GoPro collects dust, all right? Let me rephrase that. So I know that I went through my videos and I accidentally delete that video because I remember recording it when I had weighed myself and I was 230 something, 238 or 248. It was something like that. I weighed myself today. You're not gonna believe how much I weigh. Like, I'm not lying. I had to weigh myself again. I even sent it to my husband. I'm like, look at this. Like, there's no way. I weighed myself like 3 times to make sure that I wasn't crazy. I was like, I can't be crazy. I just weighed, like I said, I'm not sure. It was 238 or 248. It was one of those. I know I was almost at 250. All right, with my big ass, thinking I'm cute. Oh, I thought you had half up, half down hairstyle. Girl, no, my hair's in a bun. I need to wash it. Yeah, I know. My husband wants to change me to one of the newest iPhones. Like he wants to get me a new iPhone, and but I'm not gonna lie though. I'm not. I mean, I could still use my GoPro. I don't know. I just don't want to spend no more money on another phone. Honestly, my phone's still good. I have an iPhone, but my iPhone's still good. So I don't want to just go and like go spend money on an iPhone. When I still have a daughter that's about to be in high school, middle school next year, I need to get her son. We're giving back his phone, so we're about to have 2 more extra phone lines. Well, my son had a phone, but we had took it away when he was messing up, and that happened last year, right when school was gonna end. We took his phone away from him, and then we haven't gave it back to him. But this year, my husband said that he's gonna give it back to him. So he's been acting good. It's only 10 more a month. I'm gonna look into it, Iris. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna tell my husband tonight. So you're not gonna believe how much I weigh, Iris. I weigh 209. 200 and freaking 9. I was like, nah, this can't be real. I'm not gonna lie. I kept on, but I'm not gonna lie though. Today when I seen my family, all my cousins were telling me, Jackie, like, you're losing a lot of weight. And I was like, no way. And they were like, yeah, like you could see it. They're like, what are you doing? And I was like, so I started telling them what I was doing. Anyways, I just sent a video to one of my cousins because she wanted to see the drink that I'm drinking. She's like, cousin, we all call each other cousins. She's like, cousin, not for nothing. I need what you need. I mean, I need what you got. I was like, honestly, the only thing I'm doing is you could basically say I'm fasting and I'm drinking that meal replacement in the mornings. That's it. When I tell you when I jumped on that scale, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, hell no, this is not true. When I tell you I jumped off of there, I even took off my socks, okay? And I was at work. I'm like, I took off my socks and stuff, and I'm like, I really do Look, I was this close taking off my goddamn clothes. Okay, I'm like, no, hold on, no, hold on, something ain't right. I fast every day till 2 p.m. except weekends. Oh no way. Yeah, me too. Honestly, I do drink a meal replacement in the morning. These drinks that I get, if you want to check that out, just go look at my community tab. You probably gotta look for it. I wish I remember the name. You want me to show you what I drink? I'll show you what I drink. Um, yeah, yeah. I will be starving. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I drink a meal replacement, and show us, please. Okay, I'll show you. Yeah, show please. I'll show you. Um, but I usually get the powder. I usually get the powder one, and I have one of those cups to shake the powder in and everything. But when I went to GNC, what was it, Friday? I had to go get some more. So instead of me getting the powder, I got the bottles. It's already pre-made. All I gotta do is just grab one and take it, you know. And those are really, really convenient. Honestly, God, look at that bite right there. Dang, them things tore me up. Um, does it give you the bubble guts? No, no, it does not at all. But I'm not gonna lie, it makes me so full. Like yesterday when I went to my aunt, I went to my aunt's first, and then I went to my cousin's. From there, I left and I went to one of my cousins, and I was not hungry, and I did not eat till like probably like 3 o'clock, 3:30, and that's because I was like I forced myself to eat because I started getting a headache, and I know it's because I'm hungry, like I need to eat something, because I only had a meal replacement. So let me show you. Let me show you. Ugh. So I can't move my phone because my phone is dying, so I have it on the charger. Regular stuff, different day, guys. All right. Same stuff, different day. And and my cousin was like, Jackie, I cannot believe. And she's like, I'm not gonna lie. She's like, you can see it in your stomach. Cause let me tell you, shoot, I looked like I was 6, 7 months for a long time. Remember I told y'all I was just playing with y'all, and I told y'all I'm like, when I go to Kroger, I'm gonna park where it says only for pregnant women. I'm like, cause I could pass for at least like 6 months. So my cousin was like, not for nothing, cousin. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, you know. But we're all kind of big girls. But like, you could see it like in your stomach and everything. And I was like, no way. And she's like, yeah, like you're slimming down. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, so this is the drink right here. Nice and cold. Just shake it up and drink it. I got strawberry one this time. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. I want to snap a picture of it. But that's it right there. And yeah, it makes me full. I'm not gonna lie, it's working for me. I understand everybody does things different, you know. It might give you the bubble guts, all right, but it doesn't to me. It really, really doesn't to me. So ever since I've tried this. Okay, so I was drinking this drink a couple of years back. Let me tell y'all a quick little story time real quick, all right? A couple of years back, I said like 3 years back. It could be 2 years back. I went through a really, really, really bad depression. Through a really bad depression. And let me tell you why, okay? I'll talk about it now, but then I didn't talk about it. I didn't let nobody know. But I had went through a really, really bad depression because me and my sister had stopped talking. And y'all know I only have one sister. Like, you know. Me and her had stopped talking. Well, she stopped talking to me. Okay? We got into a big old argument, and it wasn't something that we did before. We've never stopped talking. We've never gone to argument like the way we had got to that one year. Like it was so bad. Where like my mom was starting to feel sick. My mom was just like, I'm gonna die from all this. Like I can't do it, cause my mom like raised us to all like be close and love each other. You know, be there for each other. You know, like stuff like that. So when this was happening with me and my sister, it took a toll on not only my mom, it took a toll on me. And I started drinking this stuff because I started walking every single day. Now, I can't walk in the mornings like the way I want to, like the way I did back in the day, because now I have to be at work early in the morning. Then I was going to work a little bit later. So I would take off walking, right? That it was like therapeutic for me. I'll put my water, my towel, or my blanket in my backpack, and I'll take off walking to the park. And I will go walk. I'm talking about I walk that trail like 5 times, and then I will lay a blanket out in the middle of the whole field, and just relax there, soak in the sun, all that good stuff. And I would cry. When I tell you I would wake up in the morning, I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I know I wake up early. If you've been watching me long enough, you know I'm up early. Okay. Um, I would wake up in the morning and cry. And so, anyways, I had to get myself out of that funk. I'm like, I gotta like do something. I can't keep on, feeling like this. Like I'm gonna have to like do something. So that's what I would do. So I started drinking this, and I started losing a lot of weight, and I started doing jump ropes, which I keep on saying I'm gonna go back to my jump roping, but I do need to go buy me a jump rope. I don't have a jump rope no more. But I was doing jump rope. I was doing 50 jump ropes at a time without stopping, and then it had got to 100 jump ropes, and then I had got to 200 jump ropes, like straight. I was jump roping like without stopping. I started doing so good, but not for nothing though. You know what it did though? It did make my calves on my goddamn legs big as hell. My calves are big like a goddamn football player. That's what I hate. I hate that. I'm like, did I walk so much, during that time that it just like built so much muscle on my goddamn calves? I don't need all that muscle on my goddamn calves. I need all that muscle on my goddamn stomach. All right, my calves are fine. I could deal with some little chunky legs or whatever, but the stomach is what I'm trying to work on. But no, all the muscle and everything was gaining towards my goddamn calves. I'm like, what the hell? I don't be walking around looking like a goddamn football player, like. So, anyways, yeah, it had put me. I had went through a really, really bad depression, and I started drinking that. So when I started drinking that, I noticed it was helping me, and it was making me full and all that. And I say consistent. Shoot, I was doing it for like 6 months straight, like not for nothing. I was doing it for a long time. Like I was like making it my business, like to go and run, and I was just doing it because I was so depressed. But at the same time, I was losing so much weight doing it, and I got into it. I'm like, oh man, I was looking forward to every morning waking up and going to walk and like, drinking my drink, and like I just got into that. I got myself into that mood every morning. I guess I could say, I don't know. I started getting comfortable with it, and I started feeling like I wanted to walk every single day, and it was helping me out, which it really, really was. And so anyways, I stopped. When I started talking to my sister again, I stopped doing it. I know it sounds crazy, I know. I stopped working out and all that. And it's been like going on a month now. Yeah, I think this coming up week, it's gonna be a month. Yeah, after this week, it's gonna be a month that I've been drinking these, and I've been like, not, I can't say fasting, because I probably been fasting probably for like 2 weeks. Like where I'll eat one good meal a day, and then my meal replacement, and then a snack, stuff like that. But as I'm saying right now, I ate a sandwich, and usually I'll eat a sandwich. I can eat a sandwich, guys. I can eat 2 sandwiches. All right. Go to these over here can eat 2 sandwiches. Okay. But so whenever I do eat good, and when I say when I'm eating good, it's not big portions. It's still small portions, but it's not good because I'm saying like tacos with grease and meat, like stuff like that. Anyways, I wanted to get back in the groove and try to lose weight and stuff like that because I am tired of not fitting into my freaking clothes. Like for a long time, I was thinking it was my clothes getting small, but it was Gordy's over here getting big. So I was like, Jackie, you need to, get your control back. Go start walking and doing all that again. Now, I'm walking on my treadmill 30 minutes a day, but I'm not walking at the park the way I used to because I used to be walking for a whole hour. When I tell you I would even walk at the end of that stage when I was working out and all that a lot, at the end of that, when before I quit, I was walking like 4 lights down, just walking, and then walking all the way back, but going all the way around doing a big old circle. It would take me like an hour. And I was like doing it like nothing, man. And I freaking stopped. So yeah, I really want to go get me a jump rope. I really, really do need to get me a jump rope. I really, really do. But you already know how I am. So when we go to the store, I forget about the jump rope and I start buying my kids stuff. And yeah, I want to get back to the groove. So yeah, to answer your question, how many months have you been on this diet? It's only been a month. Um, but I'm not even lying though. I weighed myself in a month. I weighed myself a month ago because I remember when I had got the powder, when I had started drinking this stuff again. I remember doing a video of it. I need to go back and find that video on my channel. I need to go back and find that video. But I remember doing a video of it, and I remember saying, "All right, it's gonna be day one, me drinking my meal replacement. I'm gonna weigh myself and all that." And it's been a month, and look how much I done lost already. Like it's crazy. I'm excited because I don't have to take no shots. I don't have to do no extra stuff to lose weight. You know, basically, if you want to put it like that, that's a good way to put it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying. All right, because let me tell you, when I went to my sister's this past Saturday, they had a lot of food, and I was like, oh my God. And you know what? I did not mess up. I swear to God. I did not overdo it. I got one spoon of rice, and I got two enchiladas, and that was it. I didn't get nothing else. I was like, no, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. I want to keep up with this. So I weigh 100. I weigh 209, and I recorded it, okay? And I'm gonna post that on my shorts in case I lose it. You know, just in case I could have it. So I'm gonna post that today when I get off live, and then I'm gonna check myself again in 1 more month. Why do I feel like I need to like be a little bit more stricter with myself? Because I want to be surprised when I see it. We be up before the crack. No, yeah, for real. Iris, I'm up extra early. Like it's crazy, but I like it though. I love getting up so early like that. We do that real quick. So yeah, I ate me a sandwich, and that's what I was saying. That's what I keep on saying. You know, you already know I get stuck when I read the comments. I forget what I'm talking about. I um I ate me a sandwich, and instead of me getting a big old handful of chips like I usually do, I got a couple of chips and put it in the sandwich. I put it inside the sandwich and I smashed it. And I'm like, that's all I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna get nothing else. Cause the old me could eat a whole bag of chips with no problem. All right, no problem, no problem. Mentos. I need to put my commercials on. No. I'm trying to put my commercials on my live right now. Right now that I'm on here. Have you tried the magic coop? No, I never even heard of that. What is that? You got a jump rope. Come into your apartment. There's it. Iris, really? Uh-uh. I cannot with you, Iris. I'm not gonna lie. The other day when you sent me all that stuff, my husband was like, Are you asking her to bring you that stuff? Like, to send you that stuff? Like, I don't want nobody to think that, we don't got no money or something." I'm like, "No." I'm like, Iris is just like gifting me. Like, I really appreciate it though. I really do. I can't wait to jump rope. I was thinking, but then I don't know. I don't want to bore y'all. I like to talk to y'all because I wanted to still do lives when I'm walking and stuff and when I'm jump roping. But like, I don't want to bore nobody. I like to like talk, you know. So I'll just like share all that on videos. How did I end up right here? Yeah, I might get commercials, all right? If I get commercials, can y'all please watch my commercials in full? Because when y'all watch my commercials in full, I get paid, all right? Yeah, I know. I know. You're a gifter. I know you are, Iris. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very muchos. I was watching your live, and I had put the phone down. I was driving, right? So I put the phone down so I could listen to you, and I had heard you talking about the weather and all that. And I'm not lying, Iris. That's why I had said for a second I thought I was listening to the Weather Woman. I literally picked up my phone and I was like, I thought I had changed the channel on YouTube. I'm like, did I? So I looked. I'm like, so I had to like mess with my phone. I'm like, is this Iris or is this like what? Who the hell is that? I'm like, dang, Iris sounds just like the Weather Woman. I was laughing. Shoot, you be really good at that. I ain't gonna lie to you. You did really good. Shoot, you fooled me for a second. I had to look twice. I thought I was losing my mind. It's on Amazon. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. What is it called? Magic Hoop. I'm gonna look it up right now. Let me see. What the hell? Why aren't you clicking? This morning, you're not gonna believe what. This morning. Oh, I know, right, Shay? You get off at 3. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now. Let me look it up real quick. Don't tell me too much. Yeah, Shay, you ain't got that long. Yeah, Iris. Whenever y'all watch my videos and y'all watch the commercials, I get paid for that. That's what I get paid for, the commercials and well, y'all. I get paid more for that. Like y'all watch my commercials and stuff. I appreciate that. I gotta throw that out there because a lot of people don't know that. Because I'm saying I didn't even know that. I used to watch people's videos, but it's probably been like 2 years now that I've been knowing about that. But I'm saying back then when I used to watch people's videos, I used to always just skip through the ads. You know how it gives you the option to skip? I didn't know that's how you get paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning about this YouTube stuff. Why is it not letting me click on there? That's weird. Okay. What is that thing called again? Let me see. Go back to my messages. Magic Coop. Yeah, I do, Iris. Go to the playlist. Why did I do that? I think it's Watch My Family. Go back to that playlist. Because that has the most videos. And that has like my most recent videos. And those videos are longer than my older videos, you know? Um, what did she say again? I got bad memory. I'm gonna lie. Magic Coop. Oh, dang, they got a couple of them. The most expensive one is $30. They got one for $19, one for $10. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. You want to see? Look. Oh, that looks fun. I could do that. I could do that when I'm on live talking to y'all. I'm gonna be breathing like a dragon, but we'll be all right. Look at that. Look at that little boy. What are you doing on mama's shelf, little boy? You can't lie though. That looks like a good workout. You can't even lie. Look at that. Yeah, I'm at the looking something like that. That looks like fun. Those look interesting. My husband just texted me. He wants me to go over there. So y'all gonna ride with me. Iris, put your seatbelt on. If y'all ride with me, guys, okay, if you're new riders, if you're new people to my channel, you wanna ride with me, when you ride with me, you gotta put your seatbelt on, alright? And you gotta promise me that seatbelt's on. Because if I get pulled over, you're paying for that ticket. Ugh. Alright, let me put this back in the refrigerator, and then we're gonna head out, alright? Hold on. Let me go get my keys, okay? Iris, you know what, Iris? I'm about to block you for a couple of months. Just a couple of months. Oh, where's my glasses at? I need my shades. I gotta look cute. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna talk to you when we get out my truck. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm this freaking close to pulling Maiyah out of school. Like, it's stressful. I ain't gonna lie. Now I see why my cousin said he pulled his kids out of school. He's just like, it's just too much. Hold on. I want to see you use it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Iris. I'll do videos of it, me doing it. I'm not gonna lie, what is it, the magic hoop? That thing looks so interesting. I've seen something like that, but not like exactly like that. Iris, my goal is to get back to doing at least 200 jump ropes, because I think I was at like 200. I want to say 300, but I don't know. I don't want to lie. Sometimes I do kind of over exaggerate. I keep on cutting off my line, girl. You should if she wants to be pulled out. Man, I know, Iris. It's just like becoming too much. You already know I gotta give y'all a view because I can't really see y'all. Buckle up, ladies. We're out of here. I'm about to take out to the Houston streets. All right. Well, you got jump rope and light up. Oh, thank you, Iris. That's your gift for losing weight. That's funny. No, because and look, and let me explain because if you have kids, you will understand how annoying it is when you come back and telling you people are messing with them and you can't do shit about it. Like, I mean, you could go to school and all that, but at this point, the schools don't even really care like that. You know what I'm talking about? The schools are just like, look, the parents don't care, we're not gonna care. What the hell is this in the middle of the street? It's not safe. So I'm not gonna go to the school and do all that. I'm not gonna go to school, make a big deal. I'm not gonna do all that. I told my daughter she had to just defend herself, like, you know, like, and I don't want it to get down to that, okay? Because this is what happened to my cousin's daughter. He gave her the right of way, just defend herself, and then she started just fighting, and so I don't even want to give Maiyah that say so, like, defend yourself, but I do tell her use her words. Like, I told her you could hurt somebody with the words, and I hate for her to do that, but these kids are so goddamn mean, and I'm not lying, not for nothing. Maya's like this close of getting into a fight with a certain little girl at her school, and this girl's way older than her. This girl is 15, not supposed to be in middle school, and this girl is just like she's a bully. She's a bully, and this girl likes to get a lot of younger girls that are younger than her, and likes to let me tell you how bad it is. All right, this little girl lost her virginity already. Okay. And I know all this because my daughter comes back and tells me everything. Because my daughter was like, Mom, I'm not going to lie, Mom. She plays volleyball with me. And I kind of talked to her, you know, because, you know, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of scared of her. She could fight. And I'm like, that annoyed me, okay? And I was like, what do you mean? You're scared of her because she knows how to fight. And so she's like, I just keep it cordial with her, Mom. But, like, you know, if she tells me to do something, or she tells me, or any of the other girls, remind you guys, she's an older girl. She gathers younger girls that are younger than her to meet her demands and do what she says because she's older and she knows what the fuck she's talking about. Like, no, the fuck you don't. Sorry for my language. But y'all know that I was pregnant at 14, gonna be 15. I've said this before. Man, they made a big old brand new walking trail right here. It looks so nice. Like, I didn't know they were doing the trail, but I saw that they were laying cement and all that down, and they're like laying a whole trail right here, and it goes around our whole area. It looks nice. So, anyways, I pick up my phone, guys, whenever I get a chance, all right? But when I start driving, I put the phone down, so I don't want to get ticketed. So I see my cousin the other day came on live, and he said that he got a ticket just having the phone in his hand. I ain't got time for that. So this little girl is having conversations with my daughter and other little girls, and telling all these little girls that she lost her virginity and how it was, and how to do certain things, and the stuff she's did, like stuff like that, okay? Because my daughter's coming back and questioning me certain things that I ain't even have conversations with her with, because I don't feel like I have to right now. There's certain things that she already knows, but certain things that I didn't want her to know yet, because people call how they want to call it. But my 13-year-old, my kids are still like, I still want them to be kids, okay? I don't want them to grow up fast. I still want them to be their age. I want them to act their age, and like, that's just what I want for my kids. But the way society is now, you put your kids in these public schools and all that. Like I said, I told her before, I've always volunteered in my kids' schools, so I've seen how these kids act, okay? Very disrespectful. All these kids got social media. They're all on Instagram posting halfway naked pictures. This little girl that's bullying my daughter is she's something else, okay? And the other day my daughter came to me and she was like, Mom, she was telling me that like the day she lost her virginity and all that, and like, I didn't know that you could get pregnant if, like, let me tell you, I was like so scared to even hear what was gonna come out of her mouth. I'm looking at her, I'm like, what the hell is she about to say? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I've always told my kids, like, I got pregnant and I just took some pills and grew some little eggs in my stomach. Like, and I know my kids ain't gonna fall for that for too long. I know, I already know. But I'm not gonna sit there and have those conversations with my kids. We do sit right there and have those conversations with my kids. Like, don't be kissing nobody. Don't ever let nobody touch you. If anybody touches you, tell us. Don't show your private parts. Don't ever take pictures like that. Stuff could get exposed. People could show your pictures. Like, we have all those important conversations with our kids, okay? Down to my oldest one, and he's 19 and we still talk to him. I don't care if he's 19 and he has his own place, his own car. I'm still going to talk to him about certain things. If I see he's doing something wrong, I'm not the parent to just sit down and be like, okay, well, he's gonna have to learn. Just let him do him. He's gonna learn. No, I'm sorry, I'm not that person. I'm not that mother. Like, no, that's why I'm here, to show my kids and help my kids and guide my kids, because I wasn't guided in that way. And I've told her before, I had my mother was in my life. I had aunts, cousins, all that, but like, we never had conversations like that. We didn't have conversations about sex and all that, because that was awkward, weird conversations for us, So I had those conversations with my girls now. My husband had those conversations with my boys, because I'm like, I wish somebody would talk to me about certain things about when I was growing up, because honestly, I probably would not have got pregnant if I would have knew about what would happen if we did certain things, like, because we all know how we get pregnant. If I would have knew, then I probably would have been scared of it, and I probably would be like, no, I don't want nobody to touch me. I'm scared. I don't want to come out pregnant, or So that's why I talk to my kids about this, right? About, because you could look it up. STDs, herpes, all that kind of stuff is really high right now in Houston. And it's a lot of these younger kids, these teen kids. You look it up for yourself. And I literally sit down and I watch videos of this type of stuff that I'm talking to you about right now. And I make my kids sit down right there with me. Or when we're eating, and I know that's going to grab everybody's attention because nobody's going to get up as everybody's eating, I'll put videos on of stuff like that so my kids can hear that kind of stuff. Like I said, I didn't get none of that growing up. And like I said, it was way different back then. My mom didn't get that neither growing up. Because, times were different back then, And I don't blame my mom for any of it, okay? Don't get it twisted. I don't blame my mom for any of it. Because my mom did her best. My mom was always there for me. She's never left me. She's always had my back. She will always have my back. Like, but I do understand that my mom didn't know anything about that because her mom didn't show her that neither, So I understand it. A lot of people don't think about it that far back, but it's not no excuse for my mom, but it's real though. She wasn't taught that, so how the hell is she gonna teach me that? You know. So a lot of things that my mom didn't do with me or talk to me about when I was growing up, I talk to my kids and all that. Because I'm like, they have to know. Because I wish my mom would have told me about this, or I wish my mom would have sat down and talked to me about this, because things probably would have been different for me. So, anyways, this little girl is like trying to force a little boy onto my daughter, right? She's telling my daughter that my daughter like needs to get a boyfriend already. Like, she's old enough, and remind you, this little girl's 15. She's about to be 16 years old, okay? She's about to be 16 years old before she even hits high school. This girl's like the oldest girl in the school. If you will see her, she looks already formed and like she's doing stuff, And hold on, let me talk to my son real quick. Where are you going? Where are you going? My house? Why? Huh? No, but I have a lot of stuff right there for sandwiches. I went grocery shopping. I got a lot of stuff there. I got pizza there. We got to put in the oven, though. You got my money? I want my money. That's my oldest son. He knows I ain't playing with him. So this little girl is like telling my daughter, talking to my daughter about, the S word, and then telling my daughter that she needs to, oh shit, dang, I didn't put my goddamn truck in park. My truck just started going by itself. Scared the shit out of me. Hello. Hey, Laura. And so, I'm so aggravated with right now, and I'm telling you right now, I'm just being honest with y'all, because if I have younger kids, y'all probably understand me, and not only that, though, so a lot of you moms, that people that do come back and look at my videos, my lives and stuff, y'all see they're not the only ones going through it, because I know these teens are different these days, I understand that. So anyways, this little girl is like basically like trying to make my daughter, I don't want to say make, because nobody can make somebody do something they don't want to do. But my daughter did admit, like, I'm kind of scared of her. Like, everybody looks up to her. And I'm like, yeah, because she's old as fuck. Sorry. I'm like, well, yeah, because she's grown. She's too old to be in middle school. Like, and she's already done had the S word a lot of times. She's already done lost that. Like, like, she's more experienced. She's more advanced than my daughter. So anyways, I had to tell my daughter, stay the fuck away from her. If I see you with her, your ass is grass. Stay away from her. We took her phone and everything. I know it sounds bad, but I can be very transparent with you guys, okay? So, my son had came back. My son that goes to school with her had came back and was saying, oh, there's these boys that like Maiyah, and Maiyah's talking to one of the boys, and I think Maiyah's dating one of the boys, and Maiyah ended up admitting that she was dating one of the boys. She ended up admitting it, but Maiyah was like, "I'm not gonna lie, Mom. I don't even want to talk to him." She's like, "Why think I've been in like bad moods lately, and I just want to cry. I hate my life right now." And I'm like, "What, Maiyah?" Like, we had like serious conversation. This might be personal, but like I said, I feel like this probably help other parents out there, and I feel like we have to have the most patience for our kids, and our kids gotta trust us. Our kids gotta trust us. They gotta be comfortable to talk with us, because they're not comfortable to talk with us. They're gonna do shit behind our back, and they're gonna, get in trouble and stuff. They're gonna do something they're not supposed to. So I'm very, very transparent. Like the way I talk to y'all, she's being pressured. Yes, So the little girl made Maiyah hook up, and like I said, it might sound crazy. Like, what do you mean made? She could make her own decisions. I know, but she made Maiyah, and I'm saying made because my husband's like, I don't want to hear it. That's bullshit. But I'm like, you know, you can believe what the fuck you want to believe, because when I was in middle school, I know when you're around those type of girls, you want to like kind of fit in, and then, you know, once you fit in, you start feeling like you have to like meet this person's demands because they're the popular person in school, you know. I've been through all that, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and act brand new like I didn't go through any of that growing up. I did. So I understand my kids, but my husband don't, okay? He thinks that he fucking knows everything, all right? So I told my husband, you gotta have a decent, you know, conversation with her, you know, because my husband okay, so Saturday when I went to the party, I didn't take Maiyah with me. He's like, don't take Maiyah with you. She's coming with me today. Leave Maiyah and Angel. I was like, God damn. And Maiyah, let me tell you, Maiyah was like, Mom, I do not want to stay. So anyways, he had a long conversation with her. My husband's coming right now, so I'm not going to talk too much because he's going to be like, why the fuck you telling all the business? So,
It's hot as hell in here. You get the A off.
Because I was cold. I mean, because I was, yeah, cold. Did he say he's going to the house right now?
Well.
Mm-hmm. So, I thought he wasn't gonna come. I'm like, he's getting paid. He ain't gonna come.
You know that boy now, them bills is catching up. Boy, no time it is now.
So, anyways, yeah. If you got younger kids and all that good stuff, make sure your kids trust you and they can talk to you and they're not scared to talk to you. All right, because they're scared to talk to you, they're gonna do shit behind your back.
Nah, it's not true.
And they're gonna feel like they can't trust you to talk to you, because if they feel like they come at you and talk to you about certain things, that you're gonna judge them or they're gonna get in trouble for it. I'm not like that. My kids know they can come and talk to me and tell me anything. Now I ain't gonna yell at them, but I will tell them, like, I'm not gonna lie, Maiyah, that sounds crazy. Like that's crazy. You shouldn't be doing that. You know, like, don't, you know, I'll talk to my kids, but I'm not gonna sit here and be mad at them because they're being honest with me. You know?
I'm gonna put my opinion on that one. I ain't gonna lie. My family, straight open, 100%. We could curse in front of our mom, dad, grandma, whatever.
They can hump each other in front of each other. My family, we don't do none of that.
Hold on, no. I'm trying to explain here. When you be a friend with your kids, if your kids could come to you, dude, and be pretty much the moment you go against your kid, they ain't gonna trust you. Whether it could be a good space for them to even say anything. I'm just saying, because I was the kid that I was comfortable telling my parents, people who took care of me, I was blunt with them about everything. You see what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, they would be more of my friend than being my parents. And what ended up happening, I ended up going in the streets, and I'm going to jail, and they're doing stuff that I'm not supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? So the kids that was scared, like I was telling my wife, I got a friend. His name is Justin Skeet. But anyways, Justin Skeet, that was his name. And his parents used to tell him, yo, you see this kid right here? Don't chill with that kid. Talking about me, you know? It was like, he's a bad kid. He used to tell me what his parents used to tell him, right? And now I look at him now. This boy went to the military. You feel me? Got a house paid for already. Moved to Atlanta. Doing everything he's supposed to at a young age. You see what I'm saying? Like, and his dad was on his ass. I ain't even gonna lie. His dad was on his ass. And like I said, I did everything I wanted to do, and I'm barely right now. I'm playing catch up right now because I put myself and my family in a situation that it put us 10 years behind for my actions. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, you know, I'm a living testimony. When your parents be friends with you, you really don't go nowhere, bro. Because
I know, but
I'm not saying your kids to trust you. Your kids can trust you all day, but what I noticed is the moment you tell your kid, oh, I think that's a bad idea, they're not going to trust you at that point, right then and there. The reason why is because I work with somebody that he's a millionaire. He's a millionaire, and his kids, they go to the Bahamas for like a month. You see what I'm saying? You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, so I ain't a millionaire. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you cannot be friends with your kids, and the moment you tell your kid no, or you be like, oh, I think you should have did this.
You never said about his kids. What his kids do?
Yeah, his kids do all types of wild stuff. You see what I'm saying? And the whole point I'm trying to say is you can't. You can be friends with your kids, but sometimes parents. Sometimes the kids don't know when it is to be friends and when to be parents. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, once you tell your kid no about something, I know I told my aunt, hey, I tell her my opinion on something. The moment she told me, oh, I think you should have did this, I'm like, bro, I will never ever tell you anything. Remind you, I can do whatever I want to do, like have girlfriends, come home whenever I feel like it, the whole 9 yards. You feel me? So regardless of what it is, you could be a good parent, bad parent, whatever.
So you mean to tell me you go tell your aunts certain things you want to do, and what they trash you about it, or
no,
they
not
let you?
trash me. No, they tell me the opinion on it. They're like, okay, I think you should do this. And if it's something that went against what I was thinking, I'm like, I'm never gonna tell them nothing again. And that goes, and it's not just me. Like I said, I work with somebody as a millionaire, and he told his kids something, and his kids like, man, I would never tell my dad anything. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't want to go about it for it. Not all the kids are the same.
No, I'm not saying all kids are the same, but at the end of the day, like you can't mix both. You can't mix your parent and being friends with them, because the kids don't know when to switch off the parent and friend. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I was one of those kids that my family was more like friends than anything else. They were like, oh, I want you to feel comfortable, and I was being 100% comfortable with them. But like I said, the moment they told me something, say, I'm like, okay. I stopped being, they say, I'm like, I got an idea to do this, I tell them, and then they be like, oh, I think you should do this. The idea is good, but I think you should do this. And I'm like, man, you don't know what they're talking about. And I just do whatever I want to do after that.
That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, like pretty much they went against me, and I'm like, why I'm gonna give you my opinion if you're still going against my opinion? So me, I'm talking about myself as a kid when I was younger. I was just like, what, I'm not gonna ask you your opinion ever again. I'm just gonna keep it to myself. And that's how it was. I never told them anything. Like I said, me and my family being cool with me, like a buddy, cost me. I'm behind 10 years. You see what I'm saying? Went to jail. This stuff I wasn't supposed to do. Why? Because I had family members to be more friends than my parents. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was no shame in anything. It was no structure. It was no.
So basically, he's saying that because he says that I'm a friend to my kids.
No, I'm saying because I grew up with my parents. People who took care of me, they was more of a friend than being parents. You see what I'm saying?
The way I feel is like, if they can't talk to him, they gotta talk to me. They gotta talk to somebody. And he's a dad, so it's regular stuff that a girl is gonna be scared to talk to their dad about certain things. No.
I'm not saying about mom and dad. What I'm saying is, whether you could be cool with your kids, let your kids do whatever. Which my people did. Let me do whatever. I could curse, do whatever I want to do. And look what happened. Look where I'm at. And I'm behind 10 years. You see what I'm saying? And like I told my wife, I said, man, it was this kid named Justice Key, and I'm gonna keep on mentioning his name because.
Babe, let's be honest, babe. Your family left you in the streets when you were young as hell. They weren't with you. They weren't. I mean, let's just be honest about that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, what I'm trying to explain to you, it was more of a friend than anything. I wish I had somebody to tell me, hey, nah, you ain't doing this. You ain't doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like, her family and my family, they both was like, you just do whatever makes you happy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, life is. What I know so far, all my happiness that I went through as a kid pretty much cost me 10 years out of my life. You see what I'm saying? So I'm a little testimony to tell you, like, you can let your kids do whatever, but when your kids end up being nothing or screw up real big time because you allowed them to, you want to be their friend, you can't get mad. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, my family was all my friends. I got an aunt that's 2 years older than me. So that goes to show you, like, I went to school with my aunts. I went to school with all my aunts, 7 aunts. And one uncle. I went to school with all of them. Same elementary school and everything. Like, while he was in 4th grade, I'm in 1st grade. You see what I'm saying? So, we were all young. And like I said, I was able to do whatever I wanted to do. Leave whenever, come home, do whatever. It was never nothing bad at all. It was, like I said, different strokes for different folks. For my opinion, like I said, for me, I'm a living testimony of it. Like, my people let me do whatever, and I ain't become nothing to life at all until I got to my late 20s. You see what I'm saying? Because I was stuck in my ways thinking it was okay to be this, and it really wasn't.
What, baby?
You almost hit that. I was like, bro, my bumper. But yeah, so that's. I'm not saying I don't want your kids to trust you. I don't want to come to you. No, I'm not saying none of that. But all I'm saying is, man, you need to learn how to separate it, because a lot of people don't know how to separate. They can sit here knowing it's bad for their kids and they would sit here just because they want to put a smile on their kid's face, and that's what my people did to me. You see what I'm saying? They knew it was bad. They knew it was bad, but they was just like, as long as she's happy, you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to. I mean, you have to be. I mean, it is a balance on both, you know. But you know, like when there's a lot of parents that rather be cool with their friends because they're like, man, I don't want my kids not to like me, you know. And me being the dad now, dad of 4, I look at this with my son. My son, he's in college, working, got his own apartment, and I gave him that. Look, I'm your friend. I mean, I could be your friend, but I'm your dad first. You know what I'm saying? And my son know what it is. Look at my son successful. So obviously I'm doing something right. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah. But yeah, like I said, what's up, Papa Rock? Come on, Rock. But yeah, that's how it is, man. Refrigerator open? Oh. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's freaking hot. What you made, shorty?
I didn't make nothing. You said to make nothing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. You told me at the end. Right now, you text me like, come pick me up. I ate a sandwich. You want a sandwich?
Oh yeah. But you made. I thought you texted me. You was like, hey.
I know. I said, what do you want? And you said you didn't want nothing. You said, I'll see you at 3.
There's no mean nothing. I ate. I want to come back.
You don't want a sandwich?
I had it yesterday. I'm good. Be straight out. I just wait till. Anjuli blessed with me today too.
Give him some allergy medicine. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's having a girl. Y'all seen that on my short?
You want Anjuli blessed with me now?
My parents made me all of us walk a fine line, but we were raised in a military household. I thought they were reasonable then, but now I'm so grateful I realized I was blessed. Yeah, that's true, Elizabeth. No, I understand all that. That's what I'm saying. I understand all that. I mean, the reason I was talking about it, we're talking about, having teens and all that kind of stuff. And our kids might not understand a lot of things that we tell them. We might be annoying to them, but later on in the future, then they'll be like, dang, my mom and my dad told us this, I'm just saying, I want my kids to be comfortable and come back and talk to me. I don't want my kids to be scared to talk to me. Like, that's my problem. It's like, my kids could talk to me. I don't want my kids to think they can come talk to me. That's just crazy, And my husband sees it like, well, you're being their friend. They're trusting you. They're telling. I'm like, how is that? They're my kids. Like, they want to talk to me. They can. And I'm just saying, 'cause I know there's a lot of us that, if you're married and you got kids, the dads are always stricter. I mean, that's just how it is. They're always way stricter than the mom. Us moms are just like, oh, trying to baby them and stuff, and the dads are just like, no, But like I want my kids to be able to talk to me and not be scared of me. Like, that's my thing. I'm not saying I was scared to talk to my mom. I wasn't, because honestly, my mom was. I could talk to my mom, but I told you a lot of times before though too. My mom was like a friend to me. She let me go out, stay with everybody's house. It was always parties. Like, that's how I lived. There was always parties at my mom's house. There was always Babe, you don't want to put this pizza in the thing?
Nah, it ain't gonna be enough time at all.
So anyways, where's that gonna go? Put this right here. Hold on. So anyways, I didn't want to talk over that because y'all know my oldest son's here. I'll talk for my husband. I don't give a fuck, but not my son. Excuse me. My mom is extremely transparent with us girls, especially that binoculars. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. That's why I am though too. Shoot, even my son, I pull up to his apartment. Like, I don't care. Like, and my daughters too. Like, if they like Maiyah, I have 2 kids that are in middle school. They want to go to games or whatever. Like, game. Oh, my love bug. Look. Somebody wants my attention. Look. Your dad's here on my bed, little boy. You're gonna be in trouble. Get off my bed. Get off my bed, little rat. Look, he looking toward the hallway too, like he ain't coming, is he? I ain't. I ain't. I my love. Give me a kiss, my baby. I know, isn't my baby so cute? Isn't he the cutest little doll? Like that little boy, he's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. Not only because he's my baby, but what we were talking about in the truck when it all boiled down to this. That's why I love cats. They give no. Yes, I have 4 cats, Elizabeth, and I love them to death. All right, those are my babies. Um, that's what we were talking about when we were in the truck when I went over to pick up my husband from his job. About my daughter. So my daughter was saying that this little girl at her school is, making her talk to certain boys and she don't want to, and they're telling her, oh, you're old enough, basically the little girl's like her, like don't listen to me and her dad type shit, like, because she's old enough, she's about to be in high school, so she could do what she wants type shit. Remind you, little girl don't have no mom or no father, and I know this because Maiyah has told me this, because Maiyah's been going to school with this girl for 3 years now. It's gonna be 3rd year. Well, this is the 3rd year. And so, Maiyah has talked to her. They have a couple of classes together. They play sports together, and I really, I honestly, I hate that Maiyah is talks to her. But anyways, I told Maiyah today when I dropped off for school, I'm like, Maiyah, cut it short. Like, I didn't directly tell her like that, because if you tell your kids something like that, they're gonna rebel and they're not gonna do what you're telling them to do. They're not gonna they're gonna do it behind your back, So the way I told Maiyah, I had a long conversation with her yesterday. I'm telling you, it was just me and her yesterday. Well, not just me and her, but we had a long ride, and I was with my family and stuff, and we talked or whatever. And I was like, Vivette, that's not your friend. A friend doesn't make you do stuff you're not supposed to do. A friend doesn't get mad at you when you don't do what she wants you to do. Like, I'm explaining to her, right? Because I'm just like, I'm her mom. Like, she needs to fucking know, like, And I'm happy and I'm comfortable that she comes to me and talks to me about all this stuff. And the way my husband sees it is like, oh, she's comfortable with you because you're her friend. Like, no. She's comfortable with me because I'm her mother, and I gave her that space where she could feel comfortable with talking to me. I don't want my daughter to feel uncomfortable to talk to me. Like, fuck no. If you have any questions about any little thing, come and tell me, and I'm gonna tell you. Guys, I literally sit with my girls for hours on end in the living room, and we're doing each other's nails, and they're doing my hair, I'm doing their hair, so I could have these conversations with my girls. I need them to know, don't do this, don't do that, don't. And I felt bad for my daughter. Because I'm saying this morning, I dropped off at school, we're having that same conversation. I was telling her, because she was like, I'm not gonna lie, Mom, I don't want to go to school no more. Like, just put me homeschool. Like, I don't want to do this no more. And Maiyah is a homebody, and Maiyah loves being by herself. So I know she'll do good doing homeschool. Because she's a smart girl. She's always did all her work, always had good grades. I don't want to have no issue with her. But I'm like, man, I would hate to pull her out of school and try, because I want to take her away from society and all these young kids and all this stuff, right? When she could end up doing it over the phone, or like she could end up, I don't know. I was just like, oh my God, I don't want to pull her out and then feel like if I shelter her in and lock her in the house, she's not gonna do nothing, or she's not gonna try to get a boyfriend again or something. Like, I don't know about making sense. I don't know, but I was like, this is the real world. This is the world we're living in right now. So I need to talk to my kids. I need to tell my kids. I need to, communicate with them. I need them to know they communicate with me. I don't want my kids, because honestly, my kids are scared to talk to my husband. Like, but I feel like that's kind of normal, because I know a lot of dads that their kids are scared of them. I don't think your kids should be scared of you, but hey, so me and my husband had, a long conversation last night when I got home, and he was like, did you talk to Maiyah? I'm like, yeah, I talked to Maiyah, whatever. And I was like, I told Maiyah, if she wants to quit volleyball, she could just quit it, because Maiyah even wants to quit volleyball. She's like, I don't want nothing to do with that. She's like, I already told the little boy, I'm not talking to him anymore. She told the little boy Friday, because all this happened, guys, last Wednesday, when she opened up to me, okay? She came to me and told me about the little boy. That's how it all started, okay? She came to me and told me, Mom, I really want to talk to you. Like, I really, really got to talk to you. And I know my kids, but my husband looks at me like I'm stupid. I'm not fucking stupid. He looks at me like, she just wants to talk to you because she knows you're going to be her fucking friend. Like, no. You just fucking mad because they ain't talking to you because they're fucking scared of you. Okay? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, they're lucky my older son's here because he would have gone this live with me too and both would have been talking because it's just fucking real talk. Like, I was fucking pregnant at 14 years old, okay? Like, because like I said, I have no guidance. Nobody talked to me about sex. Nobody talked to me about not doing certain things you were supposed to do. Like, nobody talks to me about any of that. So I'd be damned if I'm not going to talk to my kids about all this stuff. So anyways, Maiyah came to me and told me she really want to talk to me. And she's like, I don't want you to be mad at me, but I have to talk to somebody, and I know I can talk to you. And I know this is something bad, Mom. I don't want you looking at me bad or anything. Like, she's telling me this, looking at my face, right? I'm like, what, man, what? I'm like, what? What happened? And she started telling me about the little boy. And she started telling me how the little girl, like, made her start talking to the little boy. She's like, it's because I'm scared of her. Like, you know, we all have, like, a friend group. We all play volleyball and stuff together. And, like, she, like I said earlier, if you weren't in the live earlier, I told y'all that this girl is 15, about to be 16. So she's getting a group of young girls and she's fucking turning them out. That's what she's trying to do. And she's not going to do it to my fucking daughter. You got me fucked up. So I told my daughter no. She went over there and told my daughter about the first time when she had sex and it was good and where she had it at and she does it all the time. Like, what? Remind you, this little girl lives with her big sister. I mean, her mom pays for their bills, but they live just her and her sister. Her sister's in high school. Just them two together because the mom, I think she's an escort or something. I don't know. But the mom goes to different states because she travels with something. I don't know. But mine was like, I think she does escorting or something. That's what my friend said. And her dad's not in her life. So I'm explaining to my daughter, this is why she's doing that, and this is why she's saying all this kind of stuff, and this is why she already lost her virginity and all that, because she doesn't have her family in her life. She doesn't have her mother, and she doesn't have her father. You know, and I think father roles are really important in the children's life. Don't get it twisted. You know, like my husband, my kids know that he's more strict than me. My husband doesn't play. Like, he doesn't, and they know that. So I like that to a certain extent. Like, you know, like, I already know if they know we're going to tell their dad, they're going to be like, no, Mom, or I'm not going to do it again, and they ain't going to do it again, you know? So, I had a long conversation with her and all that. She told me everything, and I was just like, well, mi amor. Well, she was telling me the reason why she's coming out about it, and that she was talking to me about it because she wants to know what she could do, because she said that the little boy is starting to get touchy with her, and the little boy wants to hold her hand, and she's like, Mom, I don't like people touching me. Maya's been like that since she's been very, very young. Not for nothing. Maya doesn't like nobody touching her. She won't let nobody borrow her stuff. I told her before that my daughter caught bugs. Okay? I'm just being honest. But this is when she first started school. It was her first year of school. She was little. But that shit traumatized the crap out of her. She still remembers that to this day. That's crazy. And she's 13 now. And ever since then, she has like a phobia with people touching her stuff or touching her. Like, it freaks her out, okay? And I mean, I don't want to talk about it, but you know, I'm not gonna say too much about it, but I was touched when I was younger, okay? I'll do a story time about that. I didn't want to say that, but it's facts, because this is when it all comes into this, right? That why my daughters are so fucking scared of people and so fucking scared of boys, and like so scared to stay anywhere, and why I don't leave my daughters nowhere. That's why, okay? I've opened up to my oldest daughter, and I've told her what happened to me, and I've told her you can't trust nobody. Like, you know, it makes me shake just thinking about it, because I didn't want to bring that up. I've never brought that to my social media platform ever, but it's real, you know. And I don't want that to ever happen to my daughters, because I would probably flip out. Like, So anyways, I started telling, you know, Maiyah, don't let people touch you. If people touch your butt, stuff like that, that's sexual assault, you know, because I just need them to know. If somebody does something like that to you, you need to come tell me. Because I was scared to speak to my mother about it. And I should not have been scared, you know? But now that I'm going through this with my daughter, and like, she came at me with this about the little boy trying to touch her and stuff, and she's like freaked out by it. It scares me for her, you know? So I'm just like, no, he shouldn't be fucking touching you in the fucking first place. So she's like, well, that's why I'm telling you, because I don't want to talk to him. I don't want nothing to do with him, and I'm scared if I tell him I don't want to talk to him, the girl the old fucking girl that's teaching him, that's trying to tell her all this extra shit about doing stuff she's not supposed to. She said that that girl is probably gonna try to fight her because the friend is the little boy's best friend. They're best friends, and that's how they end up hooking up because the friend. She said the friend literally like hooked her up. The friend went over and told the boy that she wants to talk to him. She's like, Mom, I didn't even hook myself up. Like she did that. Like this is a girl, guys, that like I said gets a group of young girls, and she knows they're young and naive. They don't know too much, and she's turning them fucking out. Okay, and I'm this motherfucking close to going to the school, but I'm leaving it to my daughter because I don't want my daughter to get scared or they end up calling the girl to the office and more problems for her, you know? I don't want that. I'm trying to like, well, this is what me and my daughter trying to do. We're trying to her like just break off from that little group of friends she's in. Well, that was just that one girl, break off from her and surround herself with somebody else. Like if she, like I told her, if you have to find another little group, because all that one little group is following that little group. All that one little group is meeting all that one girl's demands, like doing everything that she wants them to do. Okay, and Maiyah was even crying to me. She's like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm telling you right now, Mom. She was telling me this morning. I'm telling you right now, Mom. If she comes up to me and tells me, why did I tell the boy Friday that I can't talk to him? She told me that she went up to the boy and told the boy, I can't talk to you no more. My dad found out. My dad took my phone, which is true. My husband took her phone and everything. And she said that she had told the little boy, I need to stay focused and I need to do what I have to do. I need to do what I have to do, and stay focused, right? Because Maiyah says she feels like she's kind of losing focus because she can't concentrate because this little boy and like he's starting to get like touchy with her, and she's like, Mom, I don't like that. She's like, the only thing he's just so far, he wants to grab my hand and hold my hand down the hall, and she's like, and I'm not trying to do that. I don't want him touching me. Like I don't want it. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like nasty. So, anyways, I was so stressed about all of that. So I was glad that Maiyah opened up to me, but it is true, guys. I will have a story time one day. Because I was touched growing up. I never really thought that I would bring that to my social media, but I feel like I'm not the only one that's going through this. I know a lot of people go through this, and we gotta just stay quiet. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I have a video that's about to drop in 15 minutes. And that video, y'all probably gonna see I'm a little bit ghetto because I'm kind of mad and I'm feeling this type of way. And I think that's why right now I'm on live and I'm just like opening up and like being transparent because I'm fucking tired of fucking being quiet. Like, I'm fucking tired of being quiet and like just being good to everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Like, being good to the wrong people. Like, I'm a good person. I don't think that, you know. I'm just tired of being quiet, trying to save everybody. And when it comes to me, nobody gives a fuck about my feelings. You know? I don't like that. And I don't like to cry about it. I'm not sad. I'm just... I don't know. I'm scared for my girls. Like, I don't want something to ever happen like that to one of my girls. It's horrible. And especially when you're scared to talk to your parent about it. And this has been bothering me for a while now. So y'all see that video that's about to premiere? My videos are going to start premiering at 1 o'clock, alright guys? Just to let y'all know. It's not going to be 10 no more. I'm kind of going crazy in that video, and I'm just like, I'm fucking tired of everybody. Because I am. I'm like, I'm tired of like just sitting here just being quiet. I think now I'm feeling like this now because, like, you know, like I see my daughter is like really, really scared for somebody to touch her. Honestly, guys, my daughters, they don't even like hugging people. It can even be my family. They do not like hugging people. It freaks them out. And I hate that I had to freak my daughters out like that. But I need them to know that there's people out there that don't care. And I was young when I had got touched, so I was like 11 years old. And I don't want my daughters to be scared. Or like I want my daughters, if something like that will ever happen to them, I want my daughters to feel comfortable and know that they come back and they could talk to me, because that's serious. You know, that's serious. And me seeing Maiyah scared just for a little boy holding her hand, it kind of freaks me out, because I'm like, dang, like I scared my daughters. I honestly, truly, I do think that I scared my daughters by telling them what happened to me, and by telling them don't trust nobody and stuff like that. I honestly, truly do think that I freaked them out, because now they're just like, mom, and this been going on for years now, right, guys? Because I started telling, well, Anjuli, she just found out probably like a year ago, because you know she's in 5th grade now, and like I spoke to her, but I have always told my girls, don't let nobody touch y'all. If somebody touches y'all in the wrong spots, you know, you already know the conversations. If you have kids, you have a conversation with your kids. You come tell mama, you know. I always tell my kids, you come tell mama. Do not be scared to come tell mommy. I need to know those kind of things. Um, and I do feel like me telling my girls that like scared them, and I don't want my kids to be scared. Like especially my daughter, I don't want them to be scared. I have boys now. I've never even let my boys stay nowhere. My oldest son probably spent the night at other people's house, and he's 19. Okay, he's probably spent the night at other people's house, probably like 3 times, 4 times in his life, and that was my sister's house. That was it. That was the only spot I'll ever let him go stay at. And because I was so scared for my son too. But I'm like, man, he's a boy. I'm not trying to, even though it happens to boys too. But I'm like, I'm not trying to, um, like shelter my kids in. You know what I'm talking about? Like I don't want to shelter my kids and like scare them, make them scared of society, make them scared of everybody. But like this is like the world we live in, and even kids are doing this now. I know this little boy is too young. He's in middle school. He's too young to be touching little girls and stuff. But I see it all the time. Guys, I literally sit, when I take Maiyah to school, I literally sit in the parking lot for 30 minutes with Maiyah every morning. This is the relationship I have with my daughter, okay? I sit in the parking lot with my daughter. I cut off my truck, open the windows, and me and her sit there and we talk. And she tells me everybody that passes by who she knows. I already kind of know the whole little group. They don't even know that I know them, but I'm watching them. I'm not crazy, all right? I got the time. I'm gonna do it. My husband, he ain't can do it. He ain't can sit right there. He wants to know everybody. I want to know everybody. I want to know who's this and who's that. And I'm doing it for a reason. Cause don't tell me why. Why do I always why do I always think about this? But I'm always like, I gotta know who you're with and who you're hanging around with. Cause God forbid something ever happened to you, I wanna know who to run back to. And I'm still like that. I'm like that with my 19-year-old. I'm not even lying to you, and he's 19, but I'm like that with him. I still wanna know where he's at. Um, I still follow him from time to time on a little app that I have on my phone, and I will see where he's at. You know what I'm talking about? Like, or I'll ask him, like, especially when he goes out of town, he'll tell me who's going out of town. He'll tell me when he's going and who he's going with. And I always tell him, Dede, I know I might sound crazy. I don't want to be on your back like that. I know I might sound a little crazy telling you that I need to know what friends you're with so I can go back and I could know who to run to if something happens to you. He's always thought I was crazy. But now that I'm older, he understands a little bit, you know? And every time I come across these stories, just the other, not that long ago, one of my little cousin's friends, he got murdered from his own group of friends. Your own friends will kill you, you know, especially if they're jealous and they're envious of you. And I'm scared of that for my son, because he's only 19. He has him a nice car, a home apartment, and everything. And I do believe people are being envious of him. Okay, that's a whole other story, because I heard something about that this past weekend too, and I was like, "What, my love?" He knows I'm not feeling good. Look. My babies be knowing. What, my baby? That's my love. That's my love. That's my baby. Yes. Give me a kiss. Kiss. Um, you know what's crazy though? Every time I'm not feeling good and I'm like crying and stuff, I'm not lying. My cats feel it. It's the weirdest thing. And The other day, I was in my restroom, because I get like that sometimes, okay? I'm being very transparent with y'all. When I'm not in the mood and I want to just cry, don't knock over my pillow, little boy. I was in the restroom, and I was crying, and I could hear somebody crying, scratching the door, and it was him. It was him, and then here comes Rocky, and I opened the door, and he comes in, he's just like looking at me, like he could tell that I was crying. It was like the weirdest thing. Like right now, before he came to me, started crying, he was standing over in the hallway, and he's just looking at me, before he jumped on the bed. What, my love? Look. He's trying to jump to my. Um. So yeah, I saw something about sleepovers. He says, "Mommy, don't cry. I love you." Yeah, he does, Iris. He knows that I'm crying. Like him and Rocky, they make me smile. I ain't gonna lie. Look at him. Look where he's sitting at. Like he's never got up there. That's my first time ever seeing him up there. What are you doing, baby? I know, my love. He's like, I'm just sitting here watching you, make sure everything's okay. That's so true, Elizabeth. Giving what you don't receive is all. Yeah, that's so true. Just say, Father in heaven, please help me. Please protect my family. Please, I'm asking in the name of your son. Amen. Don't be ashamed to pray. Yeah, I know, Iris. I never mention it, but I do pray. I do. I say little prayers all the time. Oh, they sense it all. They really, really do. They really, really do. Um, and should I get off live? Because my premiere is about to start. Hey, I'm going to be in the chat like this, all right? So I'm going to end this live, and I'll see you on a second, all right?